God can bless you quietly, but he's not. He can answer your prayer in private, but he's not. He could elevate you in such a way that nobody notices, but he's not. He can restore you without anyone seeing it happen, but he won't. And let me tell you why. Because what he's about to do in your life, not just for your comfort, it is for his glory. So many people doubted you. They slander your name. They talk about you. They try to make you look bad. But what I want you to know, when God gets ready to glorify himself through someone, he always does it publicly. So I want you to get ready for all the naysayers, for all those that talk a lot about you, who try every day to tarnish your name and make you look bad. I want you to know this. God can bless you quietly, but he's not. Some of you have been in like a hidden season. It's like you've been overlooked. Like people misunderstand you. They count you out. They make you feel like there are certain things in life you can't accomplish. Oh, because you don't have the skills. You don't have the resources. You don't have all of these things because you share certain things with them that God shares with you. And you thought that God's silence of not moving, like you got the promise in the vision, right? You got that. And it's been a little while now since you got it. But you thought the silence meant that nothing was going to happen, that God was not going to come through for you. But heaven has been preparing a stage, kind of like when they're going to come out with a movie, how they announce certain things, right? God has been preparing a stage for you. You weren't buried. Yeah, they talked about you. They said you were crazy because of all the things you keep prophesying that God was going to do in your life. You were simply being built and prepared for what God has for you. And when God builds something, he doesn't hide the finished work. Why would you build? It's like, why would you make a pot? Let's say a pottery. I'm going to say like you went to the pottery place. They have pottery places you can go here in Atlanta, right? Why would you go to a pottery place, build a nice vase, and just sit it in a closet somewhere? Like Jesus said, nobody lights a lamp and just sits it under a bushel for it to be hidden. No. God is not going to hide the finished work that he's doing in you. If God wanted to keep it small, he would have answered it already. The blessing, the thing that God is going to show out in your life with is going to be big. It's going to be big because they doubted you. They keep counting you out, trying to make you feel like you're small. And sometimes there's a part of you want to shrink yourself to kind of fit in the mold of what they're saying about you. No, I want you to think about Joseph. God could have blessed Joseph quietly in his father's house. He could have given him favor privately, but he didn't. Same with you. No. Instead, there was a pit, betrayal, prison. Why? Because the blessing wasn't just about Joseph surviving. It was about nations seeing what God would do with someone who refuses to quit. Every day in your discouragement, in your overwhelm, in your anxiety, in your frustration, with all of your tears, you choose to not quit on God. You choose to continue to believe the promise that he put in your heart. And I want you to know, my sister and brother, he ain't going to bless you quietly. He is not going to bless you in private. What does Psalms 23 says? Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Them same people who slander you. Them same people who try to make you look bad. Whether your family members, on your job, associates, your neighbors, they all try to make you look bad and make you think you're stupid. God is about to bless you publicly. It's not going to do it in private. And I want you to receive that. When God blesses you publicly, it silences the things the words could never. See, you can tell people, well, this and that, and God gonna bless me, and God gonna do all of the things, right? And some of what the delay was to set up a grand finale. So that when God opens up this door, this opportunity for you, first and foremost, everybody going to know it was not you. It was truly nothing but the grace of God. See, some blessings are private provisions, but others are public proof. This is about to be public proof. God gonna come through for you in ways that you could have never thought possible. And when he does, the people that are around you, that are looking, that are doubting you, that are trying to discourage you, that are trying to make you shrink back, they are going to know it is truly nothing but the hand of God. I want you all, if you could, come to my TikTok tonight. I'm going to be doing a live. And I just feel led to share with you that God is going to bring some things through for you. If you don't know my TikTok, here it is. This is my TikTok. Come over there. I'm going to be doing a live tonight. Come and watch that live. I just feel led to share the way that God opens up doors to bless his children, and that now God is about to release some public things, some things you've been waiting for in private, some things you've been praying about and trusting God with, visions and dreams that God has placed in your heart that look like they would never come to pass. Yeah, he's about to do it. He is about to do it. So come over. I'm doing live. I want to say I'm going to do it around 8:30. I just want you to know. Listen, some blessings are private. They are. But this, what God is about to do in your life, this big thing is going to be public. God could have made David king quietly. He could have transitioned him from behind the scenes, right? But instead, he let David defeat Goliath in front of everybody. And what did Saul say? Saul got upset, jealousy. See, a lot of people are going to be jealous of the thing that God going to do. Because remember, what was those people going around saying, right? Saul defeated his thousands, but David his tens of thousands, right? That provoked jealousy in Saul. What God is about to do in your life is going to provoke jealousy in your own family and people around you. Because sometimes victory has to be witnessed. It has to be witnessed, right? One, God is going to get the glory out of. The same people who doubted you, the same people who dismissed you and tried to tell you all the reasons that you couldn't do it, the same people who thought you weren't ready for the promise that God gave you and the thing that you keep announcing that God is going to do, will see what God does in the life of a believer. Someone who won't quit, someone who will put in the work, though, who will follow the leading of the Holy Spirit. They're going to get to witness that now. And it won't be loud because it was forced by you or anybody else. It won't be. It will be loud because our Abba Father, he endorsed it. It was his doing, not yours, not mine. We couldn't even manipulate it. If the attack right now for you is public, if your name is being slandered, if you are being publicly disgraced, this elevation is going to be public. Stay in faith. Trust God. See, you've been wondering why the process has felt so exposed, why the struggle wasn't hidden. See, you've been struggling. A lot of you financially, a lot of you emotionally, some people even physically. But I want you to know the misunderstanding happened in front of people so that your glory, God's glory, your victory will happen publicly. Restoration is also going to happen in front of them. And so listen, the next blessing that's coming in your life, my brother and sister, isn't about making you comfortable. It's about making God undeniable and real to a lot of these people who discredit God and say, God ain't real. God ain't real. Because if he was real, why were you struggling? See, people ain't going to be able to say you got lucky. No, this worked out because God worked it all together for your good. God is going to do this publicly. And when the doors open that shouldn't open, when opportunities find you that shouldn't find you, I want you to know this. The provision is going to show up unexpectedly. There is no explanation for it but God. You won't be able to do anything but give God all the praise, all the glory, and all the honor. But God is all you're going to be able to say. See, he wasn't just preparing you for the blessing. He was preparing the witnesses. Again, I say this in closing. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. You are not about to be quietly helped, blessed, promoted, or elevated. You are about to be visibly positioned. Get ready, my sister and brother. Remember, come and watch me on live tonight on my TikTok at about 8:30. I pray to bless you, my sister and brother. Shalom.